It's October 17th and we're back at the airport.
Season 5 is happening!
So unexpected that we would be flying today. I mean, we barely just got our visas a week ago.
We got the visas, we booked a flight immediately, and the cheapest one I could find was 7 days away, and we just booked it. We literally had just 7 days to do all our shopping, to pack up our bags, to just plan the initial few days.
Yeah, I mean, basically we haven't really planned what happens over season 5, but we roughly have an idea of where we want to go. We want to visit the UK, maybe Ireland, and a part of the Schengen region of Europe. And
we still can't believe that we actually got the visas for these two.
We were so nervous after quitting our jobs to travel full time, coming with an Indian passport, something that isn't very strong, and trying to live this nomadic life is also questionable when it comes to visas. And we've had our fair share of experiences while crossing borders, where people have always questioned us as to how we're able to travel, why we're doing this, etc. So we were super nervous, but it actually was very, very smooth. And
but even though the documents we submitted, the entire file was this big.
So basically we applied for the UK visa sometime in late August after we came back, and we got it 3 weeks later. And then immediately after, we went back to the same VFS office to submit our applications for the France Schengen visa. That took 3 weeks of waiting, but only 2 days to process. We have our visas now. It covers actually quite a few months from today. So we have a bit of flexibility in how we plan our route and how many days we're on the road. We did mention last time that typically our seasons are going to be much shorter than Africa. Africa was a whole year long, and it really grew us tired. So now we're here, we are looking at probably between 4 and 6 months. It depends really on what we get to see.
But we want to use these visas very well.
It's pretty complicated to get it with the amount of effort we put in. We just want to maximize the benefit. Anyway, we're here now at the Bangalore airport. Our first flight takes us from here to Abu Dhabi. We have a long layover of about 20 hours or so in Abu Dhabi. And we're going to be meeting a friend. Some of you have already seen her before, so hopefully you'll find that face so familiar. And after that, we will have to come back to the Abu Dhabi airport and fly to London. So we're flying on Etihad Airways, which is the flag carrier of Abu Dhabi. However, the flight we are... Somebody just walked right into a glass pane.
You can't even see if it's a glass or
it's so clean. So anyway, the flight that we're taking now from Bangalore to Abu Dhabi is actually a code share with Akasha Air. Akasha Air is a low-cost carrier in India, and it's our first time flying it. So we're also pretty curious to see what it's like. It's one of the newer airlines in the country.
We have only 7 kg baggage, like I told before, and we somehow sneaked everything in, and they didn't even weigh our baggage at the check-in counter.
We were like, a bit worried.
Yeah.
I'm wearing this jacket, but Shish has much more. The thing is, we prepared for this winter experience of season 5, but we don't really know how cold it can actually get. The coldest we've been in is Afghanistan in season 2, when it hit about 0 degrees. And then when we've been in Russia before COVID, we've experienced like probably 1 or 2 in the Arctic region.
But this time all our friends are telling, come well prepared, prepare as if you're going to Antarctica and come.
So we've got as much as we could in our small baggage, and we'll go and see what happens there. So it's going to be a crazy learning experience. So we are here to share everything on this video as well.
And we are also really nervous, but because this part of the world is really, really expensive, I'm sure we won't be able to stick to our $30 a day budget.
So for anyone who's new here, Shish and I have been traveling full-time since May 2022, and we got on the road with the initial plan that we travel for 6 months and see how it goes. And as we were traveling through Southeast Asia, we decided that we wanted to do it a little longer, and that little longer kept extending season by season, and now we're in season 5, 3.5 years later. And this is as we travel on a tiny budget of $30 a day that we attempt to cover everything for the both of us, including flights, stay, visas, food, etc. And of course, different regions, different prices. The budget varies a bit. But then, I feel this is like such a nervous intro. Like we haven't done this in a while. We also haven't vlogged for 2 whole months, so we're so Rusty.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But did you realize one thing? This airport does not have any clock anywhere. I don't think any airports have clocks.
Yeah, come to think of it, the only time we see is next to the flight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And in another 15 minutes, we'll be boarding our flight.
So we'll see you at the gate. It's almost unbelievable that this is the airport. We got a window seat and it's the exit row, so leg room is great.
We got some sandwiches and the juice. I thought food was not included. Thank you. Ooh, double-decker sandwich. It's cold. It's good.
We just made it through immigration. Now we're at the gate about to exit the airport, and immigration didn't take too long because we had the 5-year visa and it's still valid. We got through basically with a quick stamping. This is our second entry into the UAE. We got this 5-year visa back in 2023 when we were about to set off on season 2 of our adventures, which took us to Central Asia and the countries around it. So at that time, we got this 5-year visa to the UAE, and we always thought that we'd be coming back here quite often for transit, and that's why we got that visa, and somehow it never came around here. So we finally got to use it again. So now we'll head back into the city. We just have tonight in Abu Dhabi, and tomorrow we come back to the same airport to fly out to London. On the other hand, Shish is doing something on her phone. I think she's trying to upload something on Instagram. So now we head into the city. We just recharged our transport cards. Can't believe we still have it.
And it's still valid. We used it almost 2 years back, and it had a balance of 3.82 dirhams on it. But for the bus ride now, we need 4 dirhams, so we ended up recharging for another 10 dirhams.
We've now got the card. We're right at the bus stop, and it'll take us about an hour to get to the city center, and then we go to our friend's place. ये कैप्चर कर Did it?
Yeah, the fare was 3.69. We had 3.82 on the card already. We should have just used it. Navneet for scale. Look at that. Navneet is carrying my backpack also.
Passenger princess. Look at her, look at her. Look at what she's carrying. Wait. Look at what she's carrying.
I can't carry my backpack, it hurts.
So this photo is actually from season 2 when Meda and Tejas joined us in Georgia. And we can't believe that they actually have a photo of it
In their living room. It's our first time seeing our photo in somebody's living room. We feel so special. Bye, Tejas. Croissant, filter coffee, and idli.
So this was all sea, this road and all.
Oh. Everybody, you remember Meda and Tejas. They were with us in Georgia, and now we have spent another day in their home in Abu Dhabi. And you also have seen Meda in our season 2's first vlog, where
Yeah.
she showed us around the city.
Yeah.
So say
And-
hi.
Hi.
And what do you want to say?
I want to say that now in the start of season 5, we are featured. Exactly. So whichever seasons I'm featured, that's been very, very successful. Yeah. No, jokes aside, but yeah, I'm a big fan of Navneet
Wow.
and Shishira's videos, and I think their itinerary is really, really good. They have helped us with planning our travels, and you should watch their videos and subscribe and like.
I had no idea promotion was coming. Tejas is not quite, he's just concentrating on driving.
Yeah.
I'm a big camera shy when it comes to it.
They're trying to weigh our backpacks. It's Navneet's turn, and it weighs, wow, not bad, 7.5.
7.3.
All set, and we're just about to board.
No, this is a good one. Very good game.
At the check-in counter, we went and asked them, can you please give us a window seat? And then they said, yes, it's available. We'll give you a window seat. And then they
This
gave us a
is-
window seat.
This is the seat.
This is the only row which does not have a window.
so unfortunate that this happened.
And we have to sit in this closed space for 7 hours now.
It's Shish's first long haul flight in life, and she was really looking forward to sitting on the right side of the aircraft because our friends told us But it has the best view of London when you're landing at Heathrow Airport. I don't know.
It's so sad. Isle Row would have been better than this one. I feel so claustrophobic here.
Anyway, it looks like we're off to a very rocky start of season 5. There's just too much of confusion and unsettling stuff happening. But anyway, we are still very excited, aren't we?
Excited for the destination, not for the journey.
They still give you food. They give you lunch.
Well, at least there's a screen where you can watch movies.
Anyway, the flight's going to take off any moment now, so
They give us this little pouch which has some eye mask and hand lotion. But the best thing is, it converts into a small bag. Look at that. It's perfect for a snack bag.
yeah, snack bag. I was
I'm
going to
so
say
happy
to buy
about it.
groceries from the market, but Shish said snack bag. Everybody remembered this.
And they've also given us a pillow, a fleece blanket, and
Good morning,
headphones.
ladies and gentlemen. This is Captain Heather Ross speaking. My name of the rest of the crew. We would like to welcome you aboard this shelf like this.
الأولى وتحت مقاعدكم في درجة الأمان والدرجة السياحية وضعوها فوق رأسكم.
We just got our first round of food. We got some fruits, some salad, and a vegan meal. The interesting thing is that they give us a little card with our name on it. It says Miss Shishira, and Navneet says Mr. Navneet. I really liked it. It's pasta! Some salad, a small fruit bowl, and a piece of bread.
We still have to go through immigration, but we're finally in London Heathrow Airport.
I think this is one of our longest flights ever, and we have traveled for more than
It was 5,000 something kilometers from the UAE to here.
Yeah.
And another 3,000 or 4,000 from Bangalore to UAE. So it's definitely around 9,500, 10,000 kilometers. It was a long journey, but we are finally here to this part of the world, which I have never been here either. So
me either.
Shish and I are here for the first time in our lives, and we're really, really
Nervous.
excited and nervous. And then it's like so surreal right now. We don't even know what to do. So we'll see you after immigration. Just got stamped in, and we're passing through baggage. It's so busy. It doesn't feel like we're in the UK yet.
But the airport is so big. We had to walk like for 15-20 minutes just to reach the immigration
I think our
point.
gate was a bit far away.
He said he's on his way.
A quick clarification on the visa scene. As Indian passport holders, we had to apply for the full visa, like the traditional sticker visa, and it took us 3 weeks of processing time. We were able to get the visa appointment within just a week of filling the application form, and then it took us 3 weeks to get the passports back.
One good thing about this visa is you don't have to print any documents and submit physical copies. Everything you can upload online. It's as simple as that. But the documents they ask is a little
was quite a
complicated.
bit. So it was also very interesting for us to go through it. If you have any questions, you can put them down in comments below.
We are at the exit now, waiting for our friend to come pick us up.
So you might be wondering, how do we have a friend here also if in the last video we were with a friend? So somehow we have met friends along the way while traveling, some of them from school, some of them while on the road, and this friend we've actually met when we were in Africa. So it was very nice of him to invite us to come stay with him and his family. So we'll introduce you to him in a little bit. Welcome to London. We're officially outside the airport. It is cold.
here. 14 degrees right now.
Oh, it's so cool to see the London cab here. These funny black ones. Hi.
You are on YouTube now.
Already.
How are you?
Hi, Priyank. Hi.
Hello, how are you?
So everybody, this is Priyank. Hi, Priyank. And that's Kushi. Hi. Hello.
Sorry, I'm just cooking this. I'm not coming.
No problem. We'll come then. Hello, sister.
Hello, how are you? How are you doing?
Oh, it's a lot of food.
Yeah.
Which one's your favorite too, huh?
I think it's probably this one.
That one.
Potato.
Potato.
You tell me, how can we make a recording if we are asleep? Then this recording will be so long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll take 5
Something
minutes.
funny. Or okay.
One normal one.
No. Hey, nice.
This is nice.
Ah, nice.
It's nice. Yeah.
But
Okay, one,
It got
patience
shaky.
was out. and
okay,
all.
one normal one. Last, fast.
Okay, very much.
Okay, now they just point to them. Point to them.